right, good people, we are back for another exciting rendition of Prop Talk for the official podcast of the Property Masters Guild. And I'm Chris Call, as usual, with Mikey Trudel. Mikey, what's happening?
How's it going?
Yeah, good to be back again. Today, I'm really excited. I know, I'm trying to be cool. But we have Ritchie Kremer in the room. And I've heard your name many, many times over the years. We've never worked together. But again, I knew your name, but I didn't know all this work you've done. And then I looked it up, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, but your credits are amazing. Your career has been amazing. So welcome to the room.
I think everybody knows your name, but no, I feel like every single time I talk to you or whatever, you're like, who's prop mastering that? And I tell you, you're like, I don't know prop master.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the deal, you know, unless you run into each other at ISS or HPR or whatever, you don't really meet anybody. I mean, that's what the PMG's helped with. But for by and large, I mean, again, it's just one of those names that I've heard for years, you know, as one of the legacy prop masters. And I'm really honored to be in the room with you, really, okay? Because, again, I have to say that Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is like one of my all-time favorite, not only one of my favorite films, but for props.
Oh, good.
I mean, and I really want to get into that with you at some during this because, you know, my dream, as anybody knows who's listened to the show, is to do a Coen Brothers movie. Okay?
Yeah, well, the Big Lebowski we're going to talk about.
Yeah, 100% that, too, of course. But, you know, I could die if I do a Coen Brothers movie and be done. So let's start at the beginning, Rich. Okay, you're retired now. We're going to get into that, too, because I'm sniffing at the back door of that. But nonetheless, let's start at the beginning. So where are you from originally?
L.A.
Nice. Do you have family that were in the business?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What's that like? Who? Your dad?
No, it was a lot of people. I mean, my uncle was a producer, director, writer.
Wow.
He did all the ABC after-school specials.
Nice.
That was his thing. He won an Emmy Award for that and like a National Education
You said
Award.
your uncle?
Yeah, my mom's brother.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's like his wife was a stunt woman for Ethel Merman. His daughter was an actress. I have another uncle that was in the old TV show called The FBI with Efren Zimbalist Jr.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Any prop people or?
Nope.
No? So you didn't want to do anything your family was doing pretty much.
I just kind of fell into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, when your uncle was did you go to set at all when you were a kid or anything?
No.
All right. So how'd you end up here?
Well, I went to school for photography.
Okay.
And then I switched to the motion picture division of the school, Brooks Institute in Santa Barbara.
Nice.
So then when I started doing that, he actually offered me a job, you know, the year I graduated, and it was my first job. I worked in the art department, basically slave labor.
Right.
You know, totally. It was like $50 an hour. I got $50 a day.
Yeah.
I worked like 18 hours, and it was that kind of
And you were
thing.
happy to do it, right?
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yep.
Trial by fire. So did you ever pursue photography then before you found your way into props?
No. Well, once I was in the school, I mean, I also went there for underwater photography. That was really the driving force was that. So I did that while I was there. I completed the whole undersea technology program.
Wow.
And then I graduated with a motion picture degree.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, so they all had that at the same school?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Did you get to do any like diving work on set ever?
No.
No?
No. I tried to get a job after I graduated, but there was almost no work in underwater photography in the country. I mean, it was like I got an offer of an internship in Chicago, but I couldn't afford it. I needed to have a paying job, and it just didn't make any sense.
It seems like a pretty niche thing, right?
It is, well, but it was 1982, so
Yeah.
there was very little underwater work at all.
Really? I'm surprised by that, especially living on the coast and everything.
Yeah.
Huh. But you didn't know that going into it?
Nope.
None of your professors told you,
No,
hey, Richie.
It's all good. It was really fun.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
You still have all your dive certifications and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been diving in a while, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
I got to do props. We had like an underwater scene for a week, and I got to like go in the tank and be able to reset the stuff. It was
Right.
it was like a sunken underwater city, and it was the coolest thing ever.
Oh, good.
Over at Sable in one of those big tanks. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it was really cool.
You didn't get water pay though, right? They don't do that anymore.
I don't remember actually. I don't remember. I know I got free tanks of air and stuff like that. That was about it. I think I did get a gear rental for my kit, or
Right.
like an extra diving gear rental. I think they gave me for that week, but that was about it.
Oh yeah, it used to be you get a bump just for going in the water.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, they actually when I was working with. I think I was working with you on A Call of the Wild or whatever, and we had a day where I needed to go into one of the tanks
that's right, yep.
to recover like gold he was throwing in or something like that. And I remember when we got out, they're like, "Oh, you were in there for like an hour and a half, and you have to be in there for like 2 hours to receive it," or something like that.
Wow.
Where they're like, "We're not going to give you the wet pay."
That's
I
funny.
was like, "Are you kidding me?"
So I guess it was.
Yeah.
Who knew? So, all right. So again, how did you find your way into props then? After that,
Totally by accident. I was started in the art department, and I just kept moving up in that department. And once I was doing the Wonder Years, I was a decorator for the Wonder Years TV show.
right?
And then once that stopped, I kind of switched departments. You know, the union offered me a set decorator position.
I was going to say, you're a decorator?
Yeah, I wasn't in the union at that point. It was still a NABIT job.
Oh, okay.
So when NABIT kind of closed and the IA absorbed them, they offered me, to join the set decorators union, and I declined it. And they said I was the first person to ever decline the opportunity to be a decorator. So then I just decided to move into props, and it, worked out.
So you had an understanding of it, though, enough to know it's like I'd rather do...
Oh, yeah.
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 Was it because you wanted to be on set? Did it seem more exciting, or you're tired of schlepping furniture?
I just kind of liked the job. I love decorating. It was really fun, but I like props better.
Yeah.
Yeah. The actual story about the actual thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Antiques and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Antiques and stuff, right?
Yeah. Which you were talking earlier about your mom before we started recording, and I want to get into that a little bit. So you said that she worked in antiques at a school, or
Yeah, well, like the school I went to was in Calabasas. It's still there. It's just a much bigger school now.
it's a high school, or
I believe it is. It's called Viewpoint School, and it was really small when I went there, but then they absorbed the school next door, so now it's a huge campus.
Oh.
But at that point, when it was small, they had a little antique shop on Topanga Canyon that was a lot of donations from all the parents and the people that worked there and all that.
Nice.
So she was an assistant manager there, so I spent a lot of time in the store. But yeah, that's where
Messing around with old stuff.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
was your mom like always collecting stuff?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a ton of crap from her.
Yeah. Did you start learning a lot about like the history of things
Yeah,
before?
that was
like made you good at this job?
Yeah,
already?
that's what I loved about it is the history. It's just really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So you like period best then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my forte, really.
I definitely 100%. Amazing. Wow, that's so. And now you're also into antiquing yourself now.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
I'm kind of purging it. I have
Is
a
that
lot,
it? Right, right.
But yeah.
Like Brad Einhorn, right?
Yeah, but at this point, you got to get rid of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I know that's my wife would like to talk to you. I'm sure. I can't even get in my garage anymore, and I keep thinking, why am I saving all this crap?
Yep.
Okay, for years I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to mean something, and now it's like my kids aren't going to want any of this. I got to figure out how to get rid of it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I just bought a bunch of stuff from him, and I think I could see a little tear roll down your eye as you're walking out.
I know it's hard to let it go. That's crazy. So, part of what you're doing now with Flea Market, are you like downloading your trailer? Everything? on
Not
your
really the trailer. It was the storage unit that Mikey's got. But yeah, just a ton of collecting on every single show.
Right.
So yeah, just moving on.
I can't even imagine how much more full it was full to the brim when I got it.
Oh no, I
I don't know how you could fit
I sold half of it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
the other half was all Western stuff.
Yeah.
So from
Nice.
all the Westerns that I did, and then Westworld, and just I had so much. So yeah, I got rid of all that. As soon as I left Westworld, I sold all the Western stuff.
Are Westerns your favorite, you think?
No, I mean it was really fun.
Yeah.
I mean just anything period is just really good.
Yeah. I
Right.
think we have with prop masters, we ask a lot of we ask the question a lot. Like, what is something that you still want to work on or whatever that you haven't gotten a chance to? And like the biggest answer we definitely get is Westerns.
Yeah, they're really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really cool stuff. I mean, all of it is. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really fun to collect it. And, it's just, I always buy more than you need, and it always works out,
Absolutely. So you had a lot of Spurs as well? Did you do Spurs, or was that all
Yeah,
costumes?
no, we did that. Yep. Had to put rubber rowels on them.
The rubber.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. That's amazing. So Westworld, what else did you do that was period or Western beside? Well, I mean, Oh Brother We're Out, that's kind of Western, but not really.
I did Zorro too in Mexico.
Zorro, I didn't see that on there.
Yeah, I was there for 7 months.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. It was like a 122-day first unit shoot and 119-day second unit shoot.
Wow.
So it was really good.
When was that? What year?
Boy,
Tagged you on that one.
I don't remember that.
That was way back. It didn't even make it on your IMDb. I bet there's a lot of stuff on here that isn't. It's not your whole body of work, is
I
it?
haven't really looked at it.
I love it.
You said the second unit was how many days?
119.
Were they both units down in Mexico too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
We were shooting simultaneously.
Wow.
How big was the prop crew?
Oh, it was big. We had a lot of locals. I mean, it was basically just Kurt and I.
Yeah.
Kurt did second unit, I did first, then we had a full-on, Hispanic crew.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was
Are you
good.
bilingual?
Negative.
You had an interpreter.
Although I did have like 3 cheat sheets, so
Oh, nice.
I really tried to at least give them
Sure, a little.
clues as to what I was asking about.
How do you find stuff down there on something like that? Like, was it difficult to like source things like you typically would?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, I flew into Mexico City, and then the local prop master there hooked me up with an antique buyer.
Oh, sick.
So then he took me around all through the city, all the different antique zones, which is when we went. One of them was called La Zona Rosa, which was a really good antique, mart, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was fun.
I'll bet.
Is that what you have to? Is that what usually happens with most of the jobs you do when you travel? Because you've done a lot of traveling jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So is it usually like there's a ground person that's like, okay, show me where all this stuff is?
Well, particularly there, just because I had to leave. We were in San Luis Potosí, which is like the center of the country, and then we had to go down to Mexico City to actually shop where they actually had the stuff I was looking for.
How far away was that?
It was a few hours, like 4-hour drive.
So that's serious.
Take
Yeah.
a truck and head down.
Yeah.
And so you're purchasing most everything then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I purchased everything. I mean, pretty much my whole career, I purchased it all.
Right. As opposed to pulling it out of a prop house.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, it's great when you have the time to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what's nice about features. I remember when I did a film in Nebraska, we were like driving up like a 150-mile radius in every direction every day looking for stuff. And it's great because when you find it, you're so excited.
Yeah, it's fun.
That you've actually found it, as opposed to like sending a list off to your salesperson
Yep.
and say, pull this.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. But then what about doubles?
That's hard.
Okay, because we have eBay now. You can find new in box. It's like, no, there's 3 of them. I see, really? Okay, cool. I'll take those. I mean, again, I feel like my job is so much easier now with all these resources. Now, have you used any of these resources before you retired? In the later parts of your career?
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's become a lot easier.
A lot easier, right? Yeah. But again, let's go back to doubles. So did you often work without doubles?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Just
all the time.
Sphincter factor 10.
There was really nothing you could do about it.
No, I know.
Just protect it with your life.
Yeah, totally.
Seriously, I mean, I feel like that's true because I know before I came to LA and I did 10 years of non-union in other markets, when you come here, people say, yeah, one is none. One is like as good as none. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I've done a lot of one.
Yep.
Seriously, you don't have the budget. If you're doing a movie of the week or something, it's like you can't get 2. I mean, especially if it's period. So,
Yeah, I get it.
Especially if it's like a $20,000 build or something like that too.
Right, exactly. It's something that you find in a thrift store or antique market for to get it $55 or something, but then it's double it and manufacture a new one that's out of the market. And then of course you have to repair it.
Yeah, that's not good.
Come on, Richie, tell me some stories.
It's never the same, man.
Oh God. So I mean, geez, where do I begin? There's so much stuff.
I want to know, did you come up under anybody or did you jump straight into prop mastering?
Well, I worked with Al Eisenman for a little bit. We actually had a trailer together.
Really?
It's like a little cube van we had.
Oh, cool.
We had that for about, I don't know, maybe 6 months to a year.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And what did you do with him?
I did Surviving the Game in Wenatchee, Washington.
Okay.
IATSE, Rucker Hauer.
IATSE.
Yeah.
IATSE when he was still a gangster. Right?
Yeah, he was definitely that.
Now he's doing like car commercials or something.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
But, well, that's pretty cool. Anybody else? I mean, you work with Steve Melton too, right?
Yep.
Now, did you work for him or with him, or did you guys both switch back and forth? Or
I worked with him a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we did several shows together, but he usually got the jobs, and I came in and just helped him out. And then he left a couple of them, left me, there, and it was good. It was really fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Catch Me If You Can, right? That was one of them?
Yep. Yeah, that was good.
That was fun, right?
Yeah, that was really hard.
I'll bet. That was Spielberg, right?
Well, it's just so many machines. I mean, literally, we had to find the machines and had to have them all redone, worked on to make sure they all work properly. And that was a good one.
They were all pretty practical?
Yeah,
Really?
Every single one was.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was really hard. It was hard sourcing.
You have to source them, but you probably have to. You also have to source a person that knows it to fix it and stuff like that. 'Cause that seemed to be a specialty.
Oh, I found this awesome dude that could fix any type of, typing machine.
Really?
Yeah. I walked into his place right off of Figueroa.
He's in town too.
Yeah. Oh, he's not there anymore, but it was just amazing. His shop was just full of typewriters and adding machines. I mean, just that period, just every single one.
Yeah.
He fixed everything we had.
So you just kept rolling stuff into his shop, or did you drag him out the set?
Pardon?
Did you drag him out the set with you, or was
No, just took everything into his shop.
Wow, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was good.
That's a good find right there.
Yeah, it was really good.
Man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Well, I mean, 'cause isn't that what it's really all about? Is finding the right people.
Yep.
Most of the time.
Yep.
Wow. So I want to talk. I know I'm chomping at the bit, but again, I want to talk about the Coen brothers. How'd you hook up with the Coen brothers?
So I was, I was in the art department a lot. So I worked with Nancy Haig, the decorator.
Love Nancy Haig.
Really cool. So I did several shows with her, and she kept putting me into more and more, lead man positions or whatever.
I see. Oh.
And so I was doing Waterworld with her, and she, she mentioned that she was doing this Coen Brothers movie, and I said I'd love to, interview for it as a prop guy. And so she got me the interview, and it was Lebowski, and I got the job.
Hold on, you were set dressing on Waterworld, or?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
How big of a bitch was that?
Well, I was here in L.A. doing it.
Okay.
So I did the whole deck of the Valdez.
Really?
We were in a train yard in like the City of Industry or Commerce or something, and they built the whole thing there with a 7-story bridge. And
no way.
Yeah. So we dressed that entire thing, and then inside the warehouse where they fixed the trains, that was a whole other set. Part of the interiors and all that. So
that's sick.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
So how much property mastering did you do before you got Lebowski?
0.
Wow.
0.
The only thing I did was, here again, Steve Melton was on a show, and he left the show Money Talks with Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen, and I took that show over for him. That was the only job I had before that, and then I went right to Lebowski.
Big Lebowski was your first prop master movie?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So how did that go?
incredible.
I mean, how did
Amazing.
you? Was it the power of Nancy Haig?
Well, that's okay. So
Seriously, I mean, that's
yeah. So basically, I got the script. I was reading the script and all that, and I was trying to, prep for the interview. And
right.
I'm driving all over town. It was, since bowling was a big thing, I was going to all these bowling shops, just trying to look for, any kind of stuff that was good for, the characters and all that stuff. Well, I was driving down the road one day, and I'm a terrible driver. I mean, no, I'm terrible. I've been in like 20 accidents.
Nice.
Yeah, I've totaled 3 cars. Yeah, lucky to still be here, but yeah, I suck at driving. So I was driving through an intersection and I wasn't paying attention to. I drove right through a red light because I'm looking for the frickin' address.
Right,
on the
right, of
streets,
course.
And I bounced off of 3 cars in the intersection. And this was like 2 days before my interview, so I still went to the frickin' bowling shop and I got all this stuff and. I ended up going to the interview and, I gave them all my, info and all this stuff. And so they ended up hiring me from it.
Good thing, because how are you going to pay for a new car?
So did you roll into the interview with all this stuff that you picked up?
I got a lot of stuff. It was really fun.
So you impressed them by all the stuff you got just for your interview.
Yeah, what's funny is that they ended up giving me a nickname after the interview and for the thing. Well, no, they called me Slick. And it was because Ethan said that I wore sunglasses the whole interview.
Did you?
You didn't even remember.
I told him no, I would never do that. But he swear that that's what I did. So
that's such a boss move.
I'll tell you
he
what.
called me Slick for the entire rest of the 4 or 5 movies I did.
Wow, that's funny.
He's like, I did not wear sunglasses.
Yeah,
You probably just forgot to take them off, right?
I was incredibly nervous.
I'll bet. I hear you on that one. So. Like what would do you remember what you brought in?
Not really, no.
Oh my God,
No, I don't.
That's fucking hilarious. Did you bowl any before you did this movie?
Did I bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So you had a little bit of little behind under your belt. So let's talk about the Big Lebowski, because that's what everybody wants to hear about. So how was that? What was that like for you?
It was really fun.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just really cool. I mean, I hadn't, it was my first real prop job where I took over and did the whole thing. So it was just, fun to source it all. And, one of the things is, during the shoot, the early part of it, they got their Oscar for Fargo.
Oh, right.
Well,
nice.
Ethan kept it in the trunk of his car. So we got his assistant to take his keys, and we all went out to his car. We started taking pictures with his Oscar.
Nice. Do you still have any of those pictures?
No.
No, that's hilarious. Polaroids?
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. How did you, so going into a movie like that, how much prep did you have, I guess I should
Oh,
have.
it was short.
You're pretty sure?
Yeah, it was
I'm
short.
sure.
Was it considered a low budget movie?
Mhm.
Yeah, for
It was
sure.
like, I think it was like 12 million, maybe.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Mhm.
Had no idea.
But you know the script's great. You read something like that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did they ever write a bad script?
Not that
I
know.
don't think so. I'm sorry, I'm biased. Wow. So, how many Coen Brothers movies did you do? then?
5.
5.
5.
That's fantastic.
It was fun.
So you
Right?
must have done a good job on that one.
Clearly.
Well, I was the first prop master they ever rehired.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the first movie you did. Did you do?
I know, right?
How are they to work with? Like, are they? Like, were you like on?
You,
I don't know about that.
You can sit there and ask each one of them in 2 separate rooms the exact same question, and they answer it identically.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Are they available?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Yeah.
They're super nice. They're the nicest guys I've worked with.
That's all
Really?
I've ever
Yeah.
heard. I mean, that's great, that at least you weren't getting 2 different answers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they're in sync. Totally.
Well, I guess that helps when you can like feel comfortable approaching them, especially on a job where it's your first job, where you're like, you just don't know, and them giving you a straight answer, because
Yeah.
it sounds like they always had it.
No, it was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Did they give you a lot of like creative freedom too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like by the last from that first movie to the 5th movie, like that level of trust.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really fun.
Yeah.
It's like the whole bowling thing was just awesome. I had so many bowling bags, bowling
I'm
balls.
sure.
Yeah.
It was just great.
Were you guys bowling a lot in the off time?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Did you have any competitions or anything amongst the crew? A little bowling compo? Are you a
No.
good bowler?
No.
No. Oh, well. It's still fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. I came from a family of bowlers. Not that anybody cares.
Yeah.
But-
Did you?
Yeah. My
So
sister's
were you-
like a
so you were a
professional
bowler?
bowler. What's that?
You were a big bowler?
I was a little bit of a bowler as a kid because everybody in my family bowled, so I had to bowl. But yeah, my sister is with a women's bowler. She's a pro for a while.
Oh,
And my grandfather had a lane when we were growing up. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
8 lanes,
Really?
high score lanes. Yeah. So I grew up in a bowling alley.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. So I didn't get to do the Big Lebowski though. So that's great. So okay, all right. How about Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Was that like your favorite Coen Brothers movie? That you did?
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Yeah, that's good. It was really fun.
As far as props goes, anyway.
Yeah, I like the whole period thing of it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good. Mm-hmm.
Such a beautifully shot film too. Good God. So, like, talk about some of the props on the Big Lebowski for me, or not the. I'm sorry, Oh Brother, like the hair wax and stuff. Did you?
Oh boy, that was a big.
Come on, right?
Yeah, that was a Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
Yeah, that was good. Everybody wants that can of that stuff.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You still have one?
Nope.
Wow. So did you have a graphic artist who did all that, or
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, was it on?
They used this. They used the same guy for several movies. I don't recall who it was.
Well, I'm sure because they did a brilliant job. So, what was the stuff that they were sticking in their hair? Was it hair wax?
It was pomade. Yep.
Awesome. All right, how about the frog? Tell me about the frog.
Oh, the frog. Oh, that's right. We did have frogs.
Yes, he fucking threw the frog against a tree. And
Yeah, I don't even remember.
yeah, oh my God, Richie! He wasn't like made out of gelatin or something.
No, don't remember at all.
Okay.
It's so many movies that
I know, right? They all just.
I just
roll
remember
in.
we had a box with frogs in it. Yeah, don't remember.
Your box or John Goodman's box?
No,
Because he had a. What was it, like a cigar box or something, right?
Yeah, we had a shoe box or something. I
Yeah,
don't
shoe
remember.
box. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Where did you shoot that? You shot it in like New Orleans or something?
Yeah, we were in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yep.
And was it hot? Did you go there in
Yeah.
the summer?
Yeah, it was hot.
Well,
It was still fun. It was really good. Clooney was a big jokester.
I bet.
Yeah, he likes practical jokes.
That makes it fun.
did you have to help him with any practical jokes problems?
No,
I was gonna
he
say,
just did
like that
his
type
own
of thing,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, like we were shooting out one day in the bayou, and it started to rain, and it's such a huge canopy, and it's extremely loud with bugs. I mean, extremely loud. And once the rain started, everything started falling. I mean, there were beetles and spiders and caterpillars, and everyone just started freaking out. So then everyone ran away, came back with umbrellas, and you could just hear it. Just hear it hitting. It was
Sound must be going nuts.
It was pretty good.
Oh my God.
That's fun. What other Coen Brothers movies did you enjoy, and why?
I liked Intolerable Cruelty.
Okay,
That was Clooney again with Catherine, who I worked with on Zorro.
right.
So it was fun. Yeah, Billy Bob was there.
Oh, Billy Bob.
Yeah.
That was, what was that? That was before or after Sling Blade?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, Billy Bob's fun. I worked with him once too, many, many years ago.
Yeah.
He's a
He was-
good guy.
Yeah,
Played guitar a lot.
it was nice.
Did a movie with him and Dwight Yoakam was in it,
Wow.
and they used to play, and it was pretty fun. So you did mostly features,
Mm-hmm.
and then you moved into television. So 6 Feet Under, did you do the pilot for that too?
No. I came on 6 Feet Under like the maybe third season, maybe second, I don't remember. I was there for like 2 seasons, then I left into Zorro and then came back for the 6th.
I see. Did you like that show?
Yeah, it was really good.
I mean, because that was kind of like one of the early. It was HBO, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was like when TV started becoming, more like a feature,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, it was good quality filming.
Yeah, for sure. And that was all shot here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
How often did you actually shoot here with all these movies? You were constantly moving around,
I
right?
traveled half my life.
Half your life?
Mm-hmm.
Like out of country
Yeah,
a lot too,
like-
and
Not so much out of country, but just all
over.
here, all over the country here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So even back then, movies just still shot everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was just so cool to travel.
Yeah. So you got to go a lot of places where you probably wouldn't have gone. I mean, same Mississippi.
Yeah.
Or some other good places that you went.
I liked Washington a lot.
You liked Washington?
Yeah, that was really pretty because we shot on the dry side, so when you went over the mountains into the wet side, it was just totally different. dynamic.
So it just has two sides, and one's just dry and one's not.
Yeah, well, it's in Wenatchee, which is like one of the apple capitals of the world. That's just apple orchards everywhere.
Right.
It's all the dry side, and then literally you just go over the mountains and you're in Seattle area. So it was good.
So
What'd you shoot out there?
That's surviving the game.
Surviving the game? Were you there for a long time?
Like 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
how about National Treasure? How was that for you?
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. So
That was great. That was a lot.
that was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah. So did you had a lot of builds in there, right?
Yeah.
Who did most of your building?
It just depends on what it was. Like, I have a bookbinder who did period books. That's his whole forte.
Right.
He's on the East Coast, so he did a lot for that movie.
Nice.
Yeah. We had like 12 different police departments in that thing.
12?
Yeah, so we had to do a ton of badges. And
No way.
We had all this research to do for every department, how they dressed and all the different uniform requirements. And yeah.
How many countries did you go to with this one?
We just went to England and France.
England and France?
Yeah.
And you shot in L.A. too, or?
L.A., D.C., South Dakota.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they were bouncing around everywhere for this one.
Yeah. D.C. was cool. South Dakota is really fun. Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Crazy Horse too when you're up there?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah.
No.
Crazy Horses. Have you been up there?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore seemed, when I saw it, I was like, it seems fake. You know what I mean? Because it's so perfect. Then you go to Crazy Horse, which is insane because it's literally carved into the 3D in the mountain. The whole mountain is the statue.
Yeah, they're still blowing it up when we were there.
Yeah, right, because, there's like 10 people working on it.
Yeah, it's all done by donations.
Yeah,
Yep.
in one family, and then they keep dying. So I don't know if they'll ever get it done.
Yep.
But it's pretty impressive. And I don't know, there's just an energy about it, too. I thought it was pretty cool.
How often with features like this do you, like with National Treasure and stuff, did you prep out the entire movie before you started?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good prep.
So like the builds were pretty at least done. So so only at least the stuff when you were traveling around that much you knew was going to be accessible.
Yeah.
Good.
It's good.
So do you have any good Nick Cage story for us?
Nick's interesting.
That's an understatement,
Yeah.
right?
He's all right.
And what else? Did you do anything else besides the National Treasure movies with him?
Just that.
You started the you started that movie that you brought me on. I came in because you were going to do it, and you brought me in, and it was the Unbearable Weight of Mass, whatever, with Nick Cage, and you're like, I thought this was Bullet Train. You're like, this is not the movie I thought I was going to do.
Yeah.
So, and you kind of just handed it off to us.
Yeah. Well, that was I had to leave for some reason. It was
I think you were starting Westworld or something.
I don't remember why I had to leave, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Yep.
Yeah, but you thought it was a movie you had like some familiarity with.
Yeah.
You go through. You're like, I don't know this movie at all.
The movie turned out to be really good. I saw it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it. He was really good.
He was funny.
Yep.
Some of the stuff we got to do with him was pretty funny too.
Yeah, good.
Remember, there was like this whole like scene where he takes a drug and accidentally, and he like wipes his brow. It came out really good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It did.
That was like in the film?
Yeah, no. Nick Cage is a very interesting person, at least with that thing, because I remember when I was going through, because it was a lot of props to figure out for that one scene, and it was like he's like going into a hallway, but he's trying to like spy on people, so he has like these magnetic cameras he's putting up everywhere, and then he uses like this key fob to like that breaks into doors, all in like a pouch, and then when he goes in, he's supposed to put this film that's like a poison that he shakes somebody's hand and it poisons them, and then he puts a flash drive in, so it's a lot. And they're like trying to do this all in like one thing. So I'm talking to Nick Cage about it. I was like, okay, so this is the thing that goes to that. And you go, okay. This is the thing that goes to that. Okay, here's the cameras. They're magnetic. Okay. And here's the sticky that you're going to put on your hand. And he goes, okay, so the sticky on this side. Okay. I was like, I'm fucked. That's all I was thinking of is like, I'm screwed. Like, there's no way he's got
Did he
this.
pull it off?
Flawlessly, first time. It was like, okay, thank God. But I was like, I ran back to like our cart and the assist. I was like, we need to get like 12 of those sticky things like ready to go because I think he's going to screw it up every single time. So let's just like have them and back. But yeah, he nailed it. So I think we got it in like 2 or 3 takes.
That makes a huge difference, you know, when the actor can actually handle the props.
Yeah.
Like when I did
His
Alias.
interactions are just really weird. It's just those that really dry and like.
I just think he's views life from a different place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I got something stuck in his ear on a show. Well, he had to pull out this little listening device, or it was a two-way thing, you know, and it made it super small, which they wanted. And so he sure enough, he pulled it out, stuck it in his ear, and he couldn't get it out.
Oh my God.
So I literally had to get tweezers and literally just jam in his ear and pull this friggin' down thing out on
You
set.
got it though, huh?
Yeah.
Was he cool about it?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Wow. That's, yeah.
At least you got it.
Exactly. You know, at least you didn't jam it all the way in there and you had to call a medic.
Is that a moment where you think, am I going to get fired?
Right.
I just didn't want to get him too pissed off.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hold still, I jam these tweezers
But it was
in your
good.
ear.
We were in London, so we were shooting at like one of the Buckingham Palace, you know, buildings or whatever. So it was pretty cool.
With that, like a movie like this, where does your trailer make it to a lot of these locations? Probably not the London ones, right? Obviously.
No, that we had an entire other crew there that built all this other stuff, and you know they run their crews completely different than we do here.
Yeah.
So it was just
they have like the standby
exactly,
props
and they
all
do
that stuff.
You know, the prop master there does all of his own props. He doesn't have an SAT there.
Yeah.
So they created their own. They have a huge building. They have a whole crew that each guy does his little, you know, thing. And
they have like a molding person.
exactly.
And,
an electronics guy and just you name it. They have a leather guy, the whole deal.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's good.
Have you ever had a prop shop on any of your jobs, just like
No.
in department? No, you've outsourced anything when you've had to do builds and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, you can do it that way.
Sure, if you're allowed to, right? I mean, to be able to do your own stuff.
No, not just your stuff. I mean, you got a lot of stuff. At Westworld, there was a lot of builds, too, towards the end there.
Oh, it's totally, yeah.
Yeah.
I kept that site busy for 24 hours a day for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just so much stuff.
Yeah.
I'll bet. Wow. How about, you know, and you also did Being John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Good God. So what was that? That was fun, right?
Yeah, it was different.
Oh, those miniatures.
Well, that was just hard because the 13th floor we had.
Yeah.
I mean, every single crew member had a scab literally on the top of their head because you just couldn't avoid it. You'd go through a doorway and you didn't think you were low enough, and you literally everybody had a scab on their head. You hit it so many freaking times. It's so irritating.
And they built that set where?
I don't even remember. So it was some building downtown.
Oh, wow. It was in a location.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Built it a little smaller.
So did you find that, like in the 90s and earlier, you know, years ago, that they did more stuff on location than they did in the studios, on sound stages?
Yeah, there was a lot of locations, yeah.
It seems like they build a lot more now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which makes it a lot easier.
Well, I when I first started working for you, Ritchie, that was like one of the first sets I think I went on that was like, it was world changing. You know what I mean? It was like that I walked on and you're in a complete different universe. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and it looks like you had a lot of those. I think I enjoyed that a lot. I liked going up to, I remember like when I first started with season 2, I think I came on board. We had a full container for like 300 background every single day. It was one of the loops. And I think you walked me through it like twice or whatever. And you were just like, okay, yeah, this is for the prostitutes. This is for the shopkeepers. This is for the cowboys. Just like front to back, just set it all out. And that's like, cool. That was it. There was like 3 of us just to prop up 300 people. And then that was pretty much what we did all season almost. Yeah, we were there so much.
It was a lot.
To do the loop over and over again. But like I said, it's like, once you get them all propped up and walk through, like you feel like you're in the Old West.
Yeah, well, that's where that second season where we did the whole Asia town.
Yeah.
You know, Japan town or whatever, samurai thing. that was just that's what kept ISS going for the 24 hours a day, because everything was a build. Every single thing I did was a build. So every department. I mean, it was a $350,000 episode.
How do you
I was gonna
budget
say,
something
yeah.
like that? Like if when you're budgeting it out, like
Well,
are you like this is not going to get approved?
Well, I turned an original budget, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I just kept going to the UPM and just going, "No, you're going to need more money," because Jonah doesn't stop writing, and it's like it just kept getting bigger and bigger and more, and it's just there's nothing you can do about it. That's what they want to do.
They're not
That's
saying
what they
no.
wanna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fun though. It was just
Yeah,
so
it's
cool.
great when they don't say no,
Yeah.
and you have all the money in the
They
world to do
never
what you
once
need to do.
pulled me back.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, the show was very successful, so.
it was good.
Yeah, a lot of money. Wasn't it one of the most? It was like the most expensive show that they had done at the time, wasn't it?
It was the most
Probably.
expensive pilot. It was a $24 million pilot.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And you guys built that up here somewhere, right?
It was
Melody.
a Melody Ranch.
Melody.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a super fun place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we shot there on Once Upon a Time. Short period.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It was-
They've shot a lot of westerns there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deadwood shot there.
Yeah.
It's a great set.
Yeah, that main Quentin Tarantino shot there. He shot there on I want to say Django Unchained. Yeah, he did.
Probably.
They did. So they've used that Western Road a million times. Is it back to what it was? Do you know?
I don't, but they
Because
I mean,
Fallout went in there and they changed it again. And
Oh, they
then-
did?
And Penny Dreadful went in there and they turned it to like 1940s Los Angeles, which
Wow.
it's always a different universe down there.
Yeah.
But I hear the contract is to always change it back to the Western world.
Right. Well, they built the matching street to it in the back side of the studio.
Oh.
Well, like where Westworld shot, and then we did the train track.
Yeah.
Past that train track, there was a whole empty part of the studio. Well, they built another main street there as a Western street.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought like back there,
There was
it's like little houses and
There
stuff, right?
was, yeah. They crushed all that and literally created another full main street.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like everything that shoots there, like it's usually one big production that just takes the entire thing
Right.
for a while, like gets a lease to it or something. 'Cause they have that museum too. Have you been at that museum?
There's a museum there?
There's like a museum there, I think. Like right when you first turn in.
Western film?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, you've never been in it?
I've never been in it.
Oh, the one on the right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's their offices, too.
It's their offices too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's stuff left over.
How did you fall into working with Christopher Nolan?
So I day played on Batman, and the decorator there, Julie Ochapinchi, she was the decorator I worked for, and then Mark Weisenflue was the lead man,
Nice.
who was my lead man on the Wonder Years TV show. So anyway, he brought me into day play, and then I got to meet Julie, and we got along really well. And then the production designer was Nathan Crowley, and then he and I just started talking, and we got along well. So he brought me on a couple things, and then push came to shove, and all of a sudden he says, "I'm doing this Western called Westworld," and I just started freaking out because that was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
I was 13 years old when the original one came
Wow.
out, with Yul Brynner. So it was,
Yeah.
says, "I'm up, I'm on it."
Yeah.
So it was really good. It was awesome.
Yeah, and how was working with Christopher Nolan?
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never really worked a set like being the main, set master.
Oh, so
Never.
usually you have a set person?
Correct.
doing it?
Kurt worked with me for like 22 years.
Oh, wow.
Kurt's awesome.
Yeah, he was my guy. And
Yeah.
so Chris doesn't want to do that. He
Right.
doesn't like talking to any other people on your department. He only wants to talk to one person from
Right.
every department.
He only wants to talk to the department head,
Department
pretty
head.
much.
Correct.
Yeah.
He won't talk to anybody else. So that was the thing, is that he wanted, the prop master to work the set. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
So you
you
were
not-
able to prep that one out then before you started, or
Yeah, we prepped most of it. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Was it hard because you don't like working set?
Chris is hard.
Oh, well, I know that.
Yeah, he's not.
Was that the only show that you worked a set?
I've never done it again.
He ruined it for you.
I have no desire to do it. I couldn't do. You can't really do both. You can't
No,
be
you
do the
can't.
creative side and
Right.
work the set.
Yeah, no, it's
So
absolutely
it
true.
just didn't. It's not.
Yeah, and again, if you have somebody like Kurt who you trust, and you know that your vision's going to, be in good hands, then it's easier to do.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, because for me, it's always this struggle between, I'm doing all this stuff and I'm getting everything set up, and then I turn it over, and then sometimes it doesn't play out the way I want it to, or they're not doing how I would do it. Mm-hmm. And that can be frustrating.
Well, he's really personable. He's very funny, so
Yeah,
he gets
well, that's
along
great.
with the actors really well.
Yeah.
He's the perfect person to just drop in there and let him run.
Well, it's a talent for sure.
Yep.
I learned a lot of the on-set stuff from him, actually. He was like the one that I tell all my assistants now with the on-set or whatever, just like, I think what he had just said is like, it's like, I don't want you jumping in, but I want you to be in my peripheral.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I like that
Yeah.
so much, because I think it's like perfect, because when you're working in with all these actors and stuff like that, a lot of time it's like kind of real sensitive, and you really have to have that person that knows them. But then if shit starts to happen, like, you
Right.
want your guys in your peripheral, like, as soon
Exactly.
as they start looking around, it's like, okay, we're up, you know, and then we go in, and that was definitely a way Kurt worked, and he's really
That's great,
personal, too.
because that's what you need. I mean, you need that backup, but again, you don't want everybody crowding around. So I remember me and my crew, we always should have hand signals, across the set. Remember this one's like, bring me the Polaroid. Like, okay.
It's interesting.
So wait, I'm sorry, but what's Kurt's last name?
Corbett.
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 Okay, cool. Great.
I think it's just it's interesting, such a contrast of like how different every prop master is, because you have like these prop masters like Michael Bates, and especially like with features, because some prop masters are like, oh no, you have to run the set if you're a prop master on a feature.
Yeah, a lot of them.
It's like, no. My experience on films hasn't been that either. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's been doing the computer stuff, working away and running away, helping get runs and stuff like that too. But where Michael Bates and people like him, there's a lot that are on his side where he's like, oh no, I'll hire an assistant to go to the meetings for me, because I trust them to do the meetings.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
No, you lose a sense of control, and I don't want to lose a sense of control of what I'm putting on camera.
Yeah. But at the same time, his viewpoint is, well, the rubber meets the pavement on set. You know what I mean?
That's
so it's like I can see it all. It's just like it's just interesting, because it's like you could work for 10 different prop masters, and every single one is going to be completely different.
Right. Well, the thing I like about working on set, and I haven't done it in a while because I do TV, is that I like to be able to be there at the monitor and see things as it's transpiring. And then if something comes up, you get an idea about, that might be great, and we could interject this here, or you're part of the creative process on set as it's happening. Because again, that's the end of the road right there. When you're on set, what you're filming is what you're filming, and things sometimes change. So I like to be part of that process.
So what did Kurt do on Interstellar when you were on set the whole time?
Oh, he was freaking out. Because he's not used to doing my job.
Right.
So it was really difficult.
So he was the one running out and stuff when the requests were coming up and stuff?
Yeah,
and
kind of. Well, yeah.
research.
Like when we were in Calgary, there wasn't a lot of running out because we're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, because we literally grew 500 acres of corn. So we were way out, away from town. So there really wasn't a lot of running around. We were all kind of stuck there. But and then we went to Iceland, and there's he didn't go to Iceland, so we had to have everything already prepped and done for that.
Wow.
So
wait, you grew 500 acres of corn for the show?
yeah.
They went there months ahead and grew all this. Wow.
Because then we burnt it.
Wow. No CGI
No, we burnt it. No, Chris doesn't like CGI.
at all.
No, he wants everything done in camera. Whatever can possibly be done on camera, that's what he
Right.
wants.
Wow.
Yeah, they're saying that a lot with the new movie that he just had that came out, which is also especially difficult with the IMAX cameras because they're so humongous, especially with the casing, the silencing casing that goes over it.
It's massive.
It's like the size of
it's like one of those studio cameras from the 70s.
Yeah, it's bigger than a refrigerator. Like it's freaking huge.
Yeah, they're running across the battlefield with it.
Like enough so to like. When they're doing like over the shoulder shots, they need to set up mirrors for the actors to be able to like see each other because it's so insane and in the way.
So have you seen it in the theater?
What? Odyssey?
Odyssey, yeah.
No.
Have you?
Not yet.
I know you can't get a ticket, but I'm just curious.
Got to see an IMAX though.
Right, of course. That's what I mean. You could see it regular, but to try to see it in IMAX, it's booked through September, I think.
Really?
At this point. Yeah, it's crazy. You go online and you look, and every freaking seat's taken except for the ones like right in front of the screen.
Right.
But I'm just curious as to whether or not it really translates.
I don't know.
You know, I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to watch it on my 85-inch.
Yeah.
In bed.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours long.
So did you not enjoy working on Interstellar then, or?
Oh no, I totally enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's just he's very difficult. I mean, basically, there's Nilo's his first AD. Nilo has no idea what we're doing. I mean, he can put out a call sheet. It doesn't relate to anything.
Oh, interesting.
And so Chris will just all of a sudden he says, cut camera, and all of a sudden he takes off. And
really?
the entire crew's just following him.
Wow.
And it could be a completely different thing than what's on the call sheet. And that's why everything, when we got to Calgary, every single thing had to be ready there. You couldn't, there was no, trying to ship stuff in, 2 days later. It all had to be there because he can just change his mind and we're shooting something completely different.
Yeah. Does he do that with props too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I heard Michael Bay does that too. I've heard that.
I don't know.
Yeah. And Quentin would do that too, where we would come in and he doesn't like to come early. So Bob Richardson would set up the whole shot. And then if Quentin rolled in and he didn't like it, he'd be like, no, I don't want to look this way. I want to look that way. And tear it all down and set it all back up again.
Mm-hmm. But and you just wait.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like Quentin says, I'm not making a schedule, I'm making a movie.
Fair enough. How do you find props that he just comes up with in Iceland then?
You don't. Whatever it was, that's what it was, and we're not changing it. Yeah. I mean, you really couldn't. There's nowhere to go there.
Yeah.
Plus, we were on a glacier, and we're in, 18 inches of water for a week and a half.
Oh, other than those ideas, is a Nolan script pretty much locked?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to get rewrites and stuff. Mm-hmm. He's not going home at night.
Well, it's like the watch that we made. It's like I had to have that completely done before we got to Calgary.
Right.
Because that's where she throws the watch and all that. So it's like I had to be completely done.
How many of those did you have?
10.
10?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah.
You don't remember a lot of things, but you have that answer like so quick.
Yeah, well, that was freaking me out every time she threw it.
Yeah.
So we only went through one, actually.
I was going to say, was she trashing it every time she threw it?
Well, she threw it hard. Sometimes I hit the window, sometimes I hit the wall. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah. What was your watch repair kit set up like that you had with you? If you were bringing limited stuff.
Yeah, it's just whatever it came with. That's
oh,
God.
But we had to tear one apart and do the whole little, when the second hand was all freaking out.
Yeah,
right.
I dug into the watch and we made a little cable device that Chris could actually run it himself.
Oh, nice.
By hand.
Really?
So, yeah. So that was pretty good.
That is pretty good. Did you have like a forced perspective one at all where you had made it bigger? No.
He likes doing a lot of stuff himself. Yeah. He loves that. He wanted to run that thing himself. Like there's a shot in the opening thing of the whole bookshelf that's in her bedroom, and there you see all the dust coming down. That's Chris with a freaking fishing pole and a pounce bag with the walnut stuff, and he's doing it himself.
Wow.
For camera. So,
right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Who's spin the watch? Like, I'm trying to think. I can't put a picture to what you're describing to what he's doing. Like, you had a line that you would pull out of it, or
for what, the watch?
For the watch, yeah.
No, we actually dug into it and connected a cable onto the second hand. So and it ran out the back through someone's holding it and holding the watch like this. And the cable
between
goes
the
through
fingers.
there, and he literally was off camera. The cable was like 6 feet long.
I see.
So he's off camera running the second hand himself.
Got it. That's pretty crafty.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. You did that yourself?
No, that was Lewis.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dug into it. Well, that's a good idea, though.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. I like good ideas, right? I just did an episode of my show where this kid, or one of our characters, gets a HO train, like an old 1921 HO train, which was made out of metal. So I find it on eBay. I find 2 on eBay, so I got lucky. And but it's supposed to be in mint condition. These weren't in mint condition at all. So I thought, okay, well, whatever, we could repaint them and make them mint. Mm-hmm. But then, of course, in the scene, he gives it to this kid. This kid looks at it, and he takes it and throws it on the ground, and it breaks into like 6 pieces. I'm like, okay, so how am I going to do that, right? So I went to Lonnie over at There You Have It.
Yeah.
And first thing they did is, well, the roof popped off easy, and then the 2 wheel carriages came off. They were just on a rivet, and then the wheels themselves came off. So I was like, is that enough things to fall off? They're like, yeah, sure, that's great. So how are we going to do multiple takes of that, right? So what he did is he 3D modeled them out of nylon, all the 6 pieces, and then painted it exactly to the specs of the train, but then he put magnets on everything.
Oh, nice.
So you threw the thing on the ground, boom, it blew into 6 pieces, and then he just
That's good.
magneted it all back together. And then we did like 10 takes of it, and they were thrilled. It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
I love figuring out gags like that.
Yeah, right. That's where the fun of it is.
Yep.
I love
It's a thing that gives you the most anxiety, but then once it comes together, you're
well,
the most excited about it.
Exactly.
What was your favorite thing that you've worked on? Out of like all the years, do you have like one thing that like you remember the most that you think is?
Well, Lebowski's one. I like National Treasure. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Malkovich was pretty cool.
How was he like to work with?
He's all right. A little odd.
Is he like Nick Cage?
No.
No.
No. He's an odder guy. A
Yeah.
little different, but he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respectful.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what matters. How about Turturro?
Oh, he's cool.
Right?
He's really cool.
He seems like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. He's good.
To have your first prop master gig be the best one.
You know what I mean? It's just like
It's like, oh, well, I'll never
That's
be able to
right.
top that.
mic drop, just retire after that. It's like, that's the guy who did the Big Lebowski, and he did nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, I really didn't even know.
Of course.
You just didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah,
but
at the time, you have no idea it was going to
Yeah.
be
But
what
I mean,
it
it
was.
still went good because you do say your favorite things to do are period pieces, and that wasn't really a period piece.
It was supposed to be like 70s, but timeless was
Right.
the whole
Yeah.
idea.
That's fair.
Yeah. So it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can think of a White Russian without.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
embedded with that movie.
Yeah, and that ball was chamois.
Yep.
How
Well, that's the thing. When I was telling Trudel that when we wrapped the show, it was working title was the English company based in London. Well, they had nowhere to store all the props, so
Right.
I just told Joel and Ethan, you can put them in my garage if you want. So 30 years later, they were still in my garage.
wow.
Yeah, the chamois.
Yeah, everything.
Oh my God.
Everything.
And then
Every
where is
single
it?
prop. It was all in my garage.
Did you turn it over to him?
Nope.
He's still there?
Nope.
Wow. Excellent. That's good. I mean, it's
What's
better
ama-
than sometimes stuff disappears and then you never see it again.
There's a lot of shows. I've realized with a lot of shows, even like I just did $100 million movie at when that wrapped, or it was like, all right, like there's a ton of assets. Like, what do you want to do? They're like either donate, give it away. They're like, we just don't want to pay for storage. It's
Yep.
like
Even like hero
that's
stuff?
$100 million movie. There's like a couple hero pieces, but they're even them that like a lot of the stuff was they wanted some of the character props. That was
Right.
about it.
Well-
the main character props, the rings, the sunglasses, like stuff like
Stuff
that.
with value.
Watches. That's just the things that the main people hit, but everything else, no, not really.
Yeah.
No, it seems like nowadays they understand that there's value, resale value on those things. You know, so they want them.
Well, did you know the Big Lebowski was going to be as big of a hit as it was at that time?
Well, no,
Probably not.
had no idea, right?
No.
It was like when we wrapped Westworld, everything went to an auction company.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. You told me that. You told me that too. Is like if you get the opportunity to keep everything at the end of the show, keep it.
Yeah,
just keep
no
it.
doubt.
Yep.
No doubt.
You never know.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is like it's like a lot of the stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff I just put in the case behind, but I can't fit anything in the case anymore. You know.
Yep.
So it's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm filling up my own storage units.
There you go.
Yep. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And then you run out of space. Well, that was my thing, is I never wanted a storage space. So it's like, if it doesn't fit in my trailer, it's gone. And then, of course, my garage.
Yeah. No, I had a big storage space.
Yeah, I did for a while, but then I was just like, why am I paying for this thing every freaking, month? And then half the stuff in there I would never use. And then the minute you get rid of it, you need it.
It just made so much money. That's my thing. It's just, made a lot.
Yeah, well, that's great. I don't know if I had really got rid of anything that was really worth anything.
There's a lot of things because I still absorb a lot of stuff but you worked on a lot of like classic shows or stuff where you're getting a lot of antiques and stuff like that. It's like, okay, if I wrap a show and I get 30 more textbooks, I ain't keeping that.
Right.
It's like I have enough to outfit high schoolers. I'm not keeping more textbooks.
Nope.
But if you end a show and you have like a 1940 shoe shine kit, it's like, you're probably going to want to keep that. Like that's a hard thing for a prop master to throw out.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's something like that. It definitely has value.
And that's everything in his kit. That's
I
what
don't
I mean.
doubt it.
Just
Goes
gave
through
you
his
two of
through.
them.
I know. I was like looking through it because I went in. I went into it. I just wanted his vintage paper because I remember I worked on a vintage or a period piece where the hardest thing of the whole show is trying to find like period correct paper just to like print on and get like stuff on. And I was like, I remember when I was on Westworld, like seeing how much you had on your truck. I was like, I want to look at your vintage paper. And then he started opening bins and showing me around. He's like, oh my God. I was like, I don't have any of this in my kit.
That's gold.
I was like, this is all really good. I was
It's really good
It's
stuff.
hard to find that stuff,
I've
even
used
on
it
eBay.
so many times.
I've already used it. We were talking about before. It's like I just went on a show a week later and used a bunch of the stuff that he gave me. So I was like, okay, it already feels like it was a good move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember A&B stationery?
Yeah, exactly. They were awesome.
So great. Such a loss.
Well, the other one's McManus and Morgan.
Oh, I never used them.
Oh, you should go there because
Are they still in business?
I believe so.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the.
What is it?
McManus. It's their paper company.
Oh,
Is it
really?
here in LA?
It's downtown.
Oh.
It's just west of downtown on like Wilshire, or it's one of the parallel
Right.
streets there. But yeah, that's a good paper source.
Yeah.
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 That's good to know.
A lot of the graphics companies in town should be getting stuff.
Well,
There, now.
Yeah. All of them.
So what I'm trying to think of I was thinking about what is the things that you used to do back in the day that you can't do now?
What do you mean?
Like just in doing props, or like on set, or some things that you could get away with that you can't get away with now. It's basically what back in the day we used to do, smoke effect, and we all had E-fans on our truck. We do a little bit of wind. We can't do any of that now. Because what do you miss about what you used to be able to do that you can't do now? Anything?
I still did all that kind of stuff, and especially when you're on commercials,
Right.
There's a lot more leeway on a commercial.
Okay.
They don't bring an effects guy to sit there and cloud up a window, or,
Right.
So yeah, I kept all that equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, bee smoker.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. I used to love doing that stuff.
Yeah, I did that I brought my daughter on a show. We did a Selena Gomez music video, and it was all about the high school thing. So
Yeah.
I brought all that crap out, and she said she's never worked so hard in her life.
Really?
But I showed her how to work the bee smoker, and we were
Nice.
smoking up the hallways, and
Right? She got some good wafting
yeah.
technique.
Yep.
She decided that she doesn't want to do this.
Nope.
Nope. I know, right? Chase your kid away early.
Yep.
How many kids do you have?
3.
3. And any of them in the business?
Nope.
They're all like, no fucking way.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All 3 of mine. Well, my youngest one now is now in, but the other 2. One was an AC, and he bailed
Oh, good.
right before the pandemic,
Yep. Good
which
time.
was good timing.
Yep.
Yeah. Now he's studying to be a pilot, but
Yep.
yeah. Other than that, so. But the other one's, he's got the bug, but there's not a lot of work.
What did they end up doing?
One's she does graphics. She's I don't know how to describe it, but she runs the social media and all of the advertising stuff for a really big shoe company.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, she's really good at it.
yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
And the other 2?
Well, one's 18. He's still in high school. And
Okay.
the other one she does filing job.
Right.
Nothing special.
Yeah. Cool.
And how about you now that you're retired?
Yeah, let's talk about that. How's retirement? You retired in February, you said?
Yeah. I consider it a forced retirement. I didn't want to
Right.
retire, but there was no work. I mean,
Yeah.
I worked for 6 months in 2024 and never got a call again.
Right.
It's just there was nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just everybody I worked for all retired or they're dead.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
mean,
I
it's
know,
like-
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 60, so they're all 80 and 90, and it's all
Right.
long gone. So unless I want to try to restart the whole process with
Right.
new people, it's hard to go backwards and make those connections. It just didn't,
Yeah.
last.
No, I know. That's happened to a lot of masters, and it's really bums
lot.
me out.
Mm-hmm.
I know that would happen with Doug Fox, too. He wasn't quite ready to go, and so he's trying to make it work. But, I mean, if you got a call to do a show, would you go back and do it?
Depends on the show, but yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah.
I still have my trailer. I'm trying to get rid of it, but yes.
How's that working out? I mean, is there any... I mean, there's no market for it, right?
Not really.
For the trailer?
Yeah.
It's a rough one right now. There's a few trailers up for sale. So I think it's not a seller's market, I should say.
Right, right.
Yeah, I know there's several at Studio Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a trailer, but then there's everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, mine's stocked.
Yeah. I mean, because I've been thinking about that. It's like, what am I going to do with my trailer? Everything that's in it. I was talking about doing like an auction house,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Drew doesn't want a prop master, or
I'm not sure. He's probably getting closer to it. Before he was like, yeah, I don't want to do it. But now I think after he's been doing it for a while, he might be more interested. But I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. I'm not ready to call it quits just yet.
Yep.
But so what do you do with your time besides you're doing your
Well, I just bought a house. I got divorced, bought a house, and the first year as I was retired, I literally redid the house.
Nice.
I bought a flip that wasn't complete, so I just
Right.
completed it, and
That's cool.
yeah, that was
so
really
projects.
So they had already like started a lot of it
Oh yeah, I mean they
and just
did it-
walked out on the flip.
Well, they
I feel like that's dicey, right?
well they
like, why
considered
did you
it-
leave?
They just considered it finished.
Oh,
and
okay.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I see.
The same thing with, I mentioned it was a 3-house compound. So
Yeah.
the same thing with the house below me that my neighbors had. They were the same thing. They
Yeah.
had to finish all kinds of stuff that wasn't completed.
I see. So it was a 3-house compound, and they split it up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So now I'm doing all the yard stuff. I
Yeah.
did the inside last year, and so now it's all.
The yard stuff is the worst part.
Yeah. It's just hard, especially now. It's like I'm
know.
not going out there in 85-degree heat and trying to dig 300 feet of trenches. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
And now you're also doing the flea markets, and that's fun.
Yeah, that's really
right?
fun.
How long you been doing that?
About 5 months.
Oh, so you never did it before. So you're go out there every.
It's the fourth Sunday or third Sunday,
Right.
something like that. Yeah, it's fun. Kurt got the booth and he wanted to start it and he asked me to join him, and it's been great.
And you've been successful at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what are you selling stuff that?
Every single thing I'm selling is from movies.
Oh, nice.
Every single thing.
Oh,
Is that how you like market them to people coming in? Or?
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I was mentioning, all the bowling stuff for the Big Lebowski.
Right.
I had 2 bowling bags that were both the shape and colors that were the inspiration for Donnie's bag.
I see.
Donnie's bag was a round bowling ball
Right,
bag
right.
that was green and white. So I had a brown, round bag,
Right.
and then I had a regular shaped bowling bag that was the, bright green, kind of shiny green with
Yeah.
the tan white color. So those were the two. So I sold both those, told them, people what they were, and the one woman who bought the green one said her husband's favorite movie is The Big Lebowski. So it's like I just had to tell the whole story.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
brilliant. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
good.
Oh yeah, that's gonna probably work better your way with the haggling
Yeah.
too. Oh,
sure.
your husband
Yeah.
is a big fan.
Exactly.
I love it. I'm going out there for that.
It was
Where's your
good.
booth?
No, it's really fun.
Yeah, I'm
mine's
sure.
completely varied. It's just all kinds of crap.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know. I'm toying around with doing that too. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Let's say it's something that's still in line with propping in a way. It's like
Yeah.
you could still tell the story of the item.
Right. Exactly.
And you meet a lot of
share it,
people.
yeah.
So that's
It's all great people watching, but it's
Yeah.
fun to set the table up and really get a good look to it.
yeah,
and,
exactly.
yeah.
What time do you roll in?
5:00.
Yeesh.
Nice.
Nice.
You get 2 hours to set the tables up because
Right.
the thing opens at 7. And there's always the early birds that come.
Oh, yeah.
There's dudes that show up literally like at 5:30, and they kind of nosing
Waiting
around
for
your
you to-
booth,
Yeah.
and it's like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. You're looking in your boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
stop it.
Yeah, you sent me pictures of your setup last time. It's a pretty dope setup.
I'm gonna go this
Yeah,
weekend.
it's good. It's a lot.
How much of your props have you found at flea markets? Is that where you sourced a lot of stuff?
I did the whole circuit here in LA. I
Really?
did that for years.
Yeah.
Like every period movie, I did the circuit, which was so fun.
Right.
I found tons. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really
There's so
saved
much
me.
out there. I mean,
Yeah.
the Rose Bowl and Ventura, it's got a great one.
Yeah, it's like Long Beach Veteran Stadiums,
Right.
Pasadena City College.
Yeah.
You just do them all.
Well, there's 4 major ones. Like Santa Monica Airport is like the 4th one. So,
Right.
but it's really good. I mean, it's just so fun to do that. That's
Yeah.
what kept me.
It's a treasure hunt.
Exactly.
Finding stuff in person is like
Yes.
crazy. It's not
Yeah.
eBay. So
And you just
Yeah.
find, like, I remember I found it for Oh Brother Where Art Thou, when Clooney goes in to get Dapper Dan or whatever.
Right.
It's way up on the shelf.
Right.
Well, the dude grabs this little picker. It's an old, picking. Well, I found that at Long Beach Veteran Stadium. And it was like, I was looking for exactly that.
Yeah.
And when I found it, I go, that's mine. It was the perfect thing.
That's
It
brilliant.
It worked awesome.
yeah. How do you was it difficult to get receipts to turn in at these places?
I just make them up.
Yeah, you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because mostly they don't.
Yeah.
So I just always carried a receipt book.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
And
smart.
mine was the carbon paper,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you were a prop
There you
master.
go.
Yep. That's fucking awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it. I'm just thinking about, I mean, we don't get to do that so much anymore. Well, the thing
I don't
I'm
have the
into now
time to
are-
do it much anymore. I
well,
wish
on
you still
TV,
did it.
forget about it. I mean, I'm lucky to get stuff, period, let alone
Well, that's
the
why
best
it's like,
stuff.
It's the weekend thing. So I just did it on my own.
Right.
And I knew it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't do that, I'm not finding those things.
Right.
You're just not. So it's like you have to take it upon yourself
Yep.
to put the extra effort in,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
go the extra mile. And it always pays off. It just,
Yeah.
And then you look really good because that was the freaking awesome device. And,
Yeah.
I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, you're doing
Sounds like your exciment was enough to pay off right
Yeah,
there.
no, it's great.
You could tell.
Yeah.
and it's something to do that's also fun. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, yeah,
shopping
now
with
you're
other
back-
people's
yeah.
money, that's the best.
Yeah.
Right?
And now you're back there doing your own thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's right. Reversing it all.
Yep.
Well, my thing now is I'm kind of addicted to auction sites. You ever go to any of those in town? There's a RL Spear in Oral.
Right.
Yeah, I'm finding too much stuff on there because sadly, what's happening now is like there are a lot of prop houses that are going out of business.
That's what I was gonna say.
A
It's
lot of
mostly
custom
production
houses. Yeah.
site, like production auctions and stuff like that
Yeah.
from shows, right?
Yeah, well, they have all kinds of weird stuff. Like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, they had like a plastic surgeon was going out of business. They were selling all their stuff, and I'm on a medical show, so a lot of times when they do medical auctions, I'm like, I'm out.
Do you
all over
need
that.
do they make you like put in like a doctor certificate for any of that stuff when they do auctions like that?
No, I have not yet.
No.
I haven't. There's a place in Burbank. This guy's got this storefront that's just jam-packed with hospital stuff, and he's always putting stuff up on these auction sites. But then when I'm in there, he goes, hey, if you need anything, just come on in and we'll make a deal. So I don't know where he gets everything, but it's literally like one of those little Burbank houses that's like right on Burbank Boulevard, and it's jam-packed with medical stuff. But
Well, that's what happened to Ellis Mercantile. You know, they sold the business to 5 guys who said they were going to keep the thing open.
yeah.
And they obviously didn't, because within 2 years they sold everything and they only bought it for the guns. That's the only reason they bought Ellis, was just for the guns, because every one of those guns was every freaking John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, so they had the provenance right there from all the rentals, and that's where they made all their money.
Yeah.
So I was just... Quick side note, I was working at a thrift store here in the last 6 months, and they sent me up to this storage unit from this woman who we cleared out her garage like a month previous to that, and she had 2 or 3 storage units, so they sent me up to a storage unit. And at Ellis, they had a prop master's room that was really small. It was literally just 5 telephones and
remember that
skinny little room, you know, just so in that room was a picture on the wall that was an original Marilyn Monroe calendar.
Wow.
Where she's naked with the, you know, the red velvet, you know. It was dated 1955. When I rolled up the door to this storage unit, the first thing literally on the floor facing me was that picture of Marilyn Monroe, that exact picture in the same frame from Ellis.
Wow.
So this woman...
Wow, from Ellis.
Yes, this woman bought part of the auction from Ellis,
right?
Because she was a collector.
I see.
Yeah, so half the stuff in there was probably from Ellis, from, you know, when they auctioned off all the stuff that wasn't guns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you pick through it?
All the stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But that was the one thing that was the most recognizable, though.
Immediately, I knew exactly what it was. It's the same frame, and I know where it is, and I really want it. Yeah. Just because I've seen
it so much,
so many times. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I dig it. Wow, we did it.
Yeah,
that went fast.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Ritchie. Again, we could talk so much about so many things.
How was 7 Psychopaths, real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Is that awesome?
That was pretty fun.
It was a fun one?
That was pretty fun.
You've worked on a lot of fun jobs. There's a lot of fun ones in here.
Right,
yeah, that
seriously.
one was cool because I made the dynamite belt for my interview.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Do you always bring in something for your interviews?
I do.
That's
Make
genius.
A note, people. That's good.
Genius.
No, I do a lot. I've been hired every time I brought something in.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
No, that is smart.
The same one from the interview made it into the...
Oh, yeah.
No,
I didn't have to change the thing.
That's amazing.
No, it was really cool. It worked out really well.
Yeah.
He was so excited to see it when I pulled it out of my backpack. But yeah.
At least you didn't just open your shirt.
No. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
I need this job.
Yeah. That's so good.
Wow. Excellent. Well, thank you for coming all the way out to do this.
Sure, it's fun.
It's been fun, for sure. Mikey, you have stuff that you...
Yeah, I think so. I think there's an award show coming up.
Oh, right.
Everybody should get tickets to the third? It's the third one, right? Yeah, third annual MacGuffin Awards, Property Masters Guild Awards. It's going to be at the Paramount Theater, the world famous Paramount Studios.
Well, it's still there.
Yep. So buy your tickets now. They're going to fill up pretty quick. It should be a fun night. There's going to be hors d'oeuvres, drinks, and honoring property masters. So, go and check it out. I think that's it.
Cool.
Thanks, Ritchie. Appreciate
it.
No problem. Yeah, that's it for another episode of Prop Talk, the official podcast of the Property Masters Guild, brought to you by Real Working and Retired Prop Masters. If this is your first time listening, please make sure to like and subscribe wherever you're hearing it. You can also comment and do all the stuff. If you have any questions for us here at Prop Talk, go ahead and go to propertymastersguild.org and send us a message there. We'll answer you. Until next time.
Take care, people.